Hey guys, Chad here from Take It or Leave It, here with the upcoming movies that are releasing in December. And the main purpose for this section is to give you guys a one-stop shop for figuring out what's coming out, when, like what day, and where you can find these films. Alright, with that down, let's get into the first week of December. On December 3rd, we have Breathing In, and this is a long one, so bear with me, but on December 6th, we have Devil's Stay, Night Bitch, Get Away, You Are Not Me, Werewolves, F, Marry, Kill, Y2K, Year 10, Chateau, How to Kill Monsters, The Girl with the Needle, The Order, and The Return. Breathing In is giving off some The Witch vibes, but it's also directed by the director of Gaia, this very cool eco-horror film, and I'm getting some Killing of the Sacred Deer meets The First Omen vibes from Devil's Stay, and that's a pretty cool combination. And then there's You Are Not Me, which is billed as a genuinely creepy Christmas horror film, and the trailer definitely confirms this. It looks pretty damn creepy. The film Year 10 looks bleak as hell, and it definitely reminds me of The Road, if that sounds interesting. Chateau looks like a fun and potentially legit creepy little found footage flick. A critic had this to say about The Girl with the Needle: it's terrifyingly beautiful and nightmarishly timeless. I saw the trailer and it does look really eerie and haunting in black and white, but beautifully shot nonetheless. Then there's The Order, which is the new Ty Sheridan film, and the last noteworthy film for this week is The Return, which stars Ralph Fiennes as Odysseus, and it says that it takes place after 20 years in which Odysseus returns to Ithaca to win back his family and all he has lost. And moving on to the second week of December, we have The Last Video Store, which comes out on the 9th, and then on the 10th we have Crust, Abruptio, Cursed in Baja, and Deus Irae? Deus Ira? We're going with Deus Ira. That doesn't feel right, but the show must go on. And then we have The Man in the White Van, The Activated Man, Mudbrick, Craven the Hunter, Nickel Boys, The Last Showgirl, and Filthy Animals, all coming out on the 13th. The Last Video Store is being billed as Evil Dead meets Clerks, and Abruptio uses lifelike puppetry to tell a grim, chilling, nightmarish story. And one critic described this as a traumatic experience, so apparently this is a pretty out there, pretty effed up film, and apparently it took like 8 or 10 years to make. That's freaking crazy. That makes it worth seeing in and of itself. And then there's Deus Irae, and I'm pretty sure, I'm like 90% sure it's Irae. But regardless, a critic said that it takes religious horror to levels of high artistry and imagery before dealing out punishing blows of violence and horror. And honestly, after seeing the trailer and looking at some of the reviews, this is my most anticipated film of the month. And then there's The Activated Man, and you know, it's hard to talk about, but look, this is one of Tony Todd's final performances, so yeah, it's a must for me. Rest in peace, Candyman. Also noteworthy is Mudbrick, which is about a man who returns home only to find out that inhabitants are hiding a dark secret about the pagan Slavic cult and his own past. I mean, like, come on, are you kidding me? Yeah, that's a hard yes for me. And lastly for this week, there's The Last Showgirl, which stars Pamela Anderson in a dramatic role no less, and apparently she's giving a legit performance. From what I saw, it was definitely giving me some The Wrestler vibes, but you know, about Vegas dancers. And then moving on to the third week of December, we have Listen Carefully, which comes out on the 16th. Then on the 17th, we have Terrifier 3 coming out on PVOD, as well as Glue Trap. And then we have The Naughty List of Mr. Scrooge, The Brutalist, and The Room Next Door, all coming out on the 20th. Critics have this to say about Glue Trap, that it's a slow burn into total darkness, and it's a mischievous medley of humor and horror. And between this and what I've seen in the trailer, I'm definitely intrigued about this one. Then there's The Naughty List of Mr. Scrooge. Look, this is a silly ass Christmas slasher, very much in the vein of last year's Thanksgiving, but you know, dumber. And then there's The Brutalist, which there's apparently really nothing silly about this thing because people are talking about this film like it's one of the best films of the year. So yeah, this is definitely a day one for me. But now getting into the last week and a half of December, we have Nosferatu, A Complete Unknown, Baby Girl, Better Man, and Vermiglio, all coming to theaters in wide or limited release on the 25th. And then lastly, we have Bloody Axe Wound, which comes out on VOD on the 27th. I mean, Jesus Christ, we can get this done quick. It goes without saying that Nosferatu is easily one of my most anticipated films of the month, but also notable is Baby Girl. And look, we rarely see erotic thrillers anymore, but apparently this is produced by A24 and stars Nicole Kidman and Antonio Banderas, so yeah, count me in. And look, I know little to nothing about Robbie Williams. Seriously, I tried to listen to some of his songs the other day and I don't recognize any of them. But I gotta say, regardless of whether I know him or not, the more I watch the trailers for Better Man, the more I want to see this film and find out more about him. But those are just my thoughts, take it or leave it. What do you guys think? What's your most anticipated film of the month? Is it Deus Irae like me, or is it more something like Nosferatu, a big standout of the month? Or maybe it's Abruptio. A lot of people are talking about that film. I'm telling you, that's high up on the list. Check that thing out. Let me know down in the comment section what you're most looking forward to. Let's talk about it. And if you enjoyed this video but you want more information about what's on my watch list, what I'm currently watching, the kind of ratings I'm giving these films, as well as upcoming releases I'm looking forward to, don't forget to follow me on track.tv. My username is TIOLI_reviews. The link is in the description box. Go ahead and click it and start following me on Tracked, and I look forward to seeing you over there. And as usual, guys, thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I really appreciate it. Don't be afraid to hit that like and subscribe button, and until next time, I'm Chad from Take It or Leave It, and I'll check you later.
Check you later, check you later. Hey man, get off my case. Oh man, chicks don't want to hear that shit.